Good afternoon, class 8s. I want to welcome you into this mathematics program. My name is Stephen AMADI, otherwise known as Mr. Fancy. And today I've selected a topic that I believe is one of the easiest yet considered very hard by majority of the candidates. It's a topic that is simple and yet thought to be, I said thought to be very hard. Algebra and equation. So I want you to get ready. Let me write it up here. Algebra and equation. So this is mathematics lesson. Mathematics is a game of numbers. It's a game. You know, how many of you love games? I can see your hands up. All of us really love games. I'm one of those who really love games. I love games. And in this case, we are talking about games of numbers. Maths is all about counting. Very quickly, as I want you to get prepared with your exercise book, because there are plenty that we are going to demonstrate, and I would want you to follow my instructions exactly. I want to take you back to grade 1, standard 1, when you were so young. You used to count using counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was maths. And then you've come on. When you reach standard 4, you changed. You are told now you have to master certain things. You must know certain sums orally. You are asked 15 plus 9. You don't have to count 1, 2, 3 to 9. 3 times 8, you don't have to place things 1, 2, 3, and then count them. And that is how you have developed, and suddenly you are in class 8, and you are now a candidate. Maths involves counting. And you know, the basic of it is that you count additionally, you add, you subtract, you multiply, you divide. That's all about maths. Now, even in this subject that I've selected today, algebra and equation, it also involves a bit of numbers, but mostly a bit of letters. Now, before I write anything on the board, on the whiteboard, before I write anything on the work, I have with me here some sweets. I would want you to look at these sweets. I have a variety of sweets here. These are not for you to eat. I know you love sweets very much. Now, I have here several sweets. If I were to ask you to separate, they are all mixed up. We have different kinds of I can check one of them here is written cool cow. Now I want to represent cool cow on the chalkboard with the letter C. C for cool. And then I have the one that majority of adults love. I don't know whether you also love tropical. Now that is tropical. And here I have tropical, I'll represent with letter T for tea. Now, let's forget about this and let's concentrate on this. What you can see here, you can see cool cow and tropical. If I were to ask you, how many are they? Of course, there are 2 sweets. But if I were to ask you to add cool plus tropical, what would your answer be? In other words, I'm asking you, what is C plus T? Cool plus tropical. It will be wrong for me to say CT. And I know you know that. Therefore, it should just be, the answer will be just remain C plus T, meaning I have cool cow and I have tropical. What I'm doing here is called algebra. In other words, I'm representing these things with letters rather than numbers. Now, I want you to follow me very carefully. This topic is so easy, like ABC. A plus B. What's the answer? That is A plus B. Never say AB. What about if I had A plus another A plus B? What would be the answer? Now, in this case, you'll have mentioned A plus B. So, you simply look at what we call like terms. Like terms. Like terms means alike. They are alike. They are alike. These letters are alike. So, here you will see A and A are alike. Kwa hivyo, this is A plus A, 2A. A plus A, 2A. Now, plus B. So that is now our answer, 2A plus B. I hope we are together up to that juncture. This thing will get easier as we go on. So I want you to concentrate very well. 2A plus B, A plus B is 2A, 1, 2 plus B. That is maths. I'm reminding you of your class work, class 4, algebra, and we are climbing. Now I want to write randomly A plus C plus 3B plus C plus D. Now, again, when I come back to my sweets, if I come back to my sweets and they are all mingled together, please, algebra, putting like terms together is about placing the common ones together. Like I have cool cow, 1. I have cool cow. I'm just separating them from where they were. So this is cool cow, another 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 cool cow. I've separated them from among all the sweets that I had. Now I take another one. This is cough drops. Cough drops. Oh, there are only 2. Again, I separate tropicals. I have several tropicals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tropicals are 6. I have one called, what is this? Gomba, special gomba. It's not big G. Special gomba. Have you ever tasted special gomba? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be smiling when we do math, 5, 6. Oh, special gombas are 6. I'll throw this to you after we are through. Then I have one called milky yogurt. 1, 2. I've separated that. Now this one is called coconut. How many of you have ever tasted coconut? I know people from the coast know what I'm talking about. Leave alone people from Mount Kenya. They don't even know how a coconut looks like. Do you? So I have 3. So they were all mingled together. My first task was simply to separate them so that like terms are together. That is what all it is about algebra. Whatever are like terms, you put them together. So let's come back to our board. Let's come back to our board. A plus C plus 3B plus C plus D. Separate like terms, just like I've separated my sweets from one another so that you can easily identify them. I have to separate this because they're still mingled together. So I hope you can see I have one A. Then B. I have this B. Always take it the way I've surrounded it. This is plus 3B, so it is plus 3B. Then let's go to C. I like alphabetical. I like us to go alphabetically. So here we have C. Please, it's not C, it is plus C. So plus C, and then we have another plus C. And last but not least, we have plus D. Aha! That's not all. We have separated them. After separating them, we now count them separately. There is only one A, so it remains A. There is only one B, so it's plus B. We have 2C. C plus C is 2. I don't have to teach you 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is plus 2C and then plus D. My dear friend, that is the answer. That is the answer. The final answer, A plus 3B plus 2C plus D. Is it that easy, class? That's quite easy. That's quite easy. Now, I always like to climb a tree from the bottom. Or do you want us to climb from the top? It's impossible for a human being to climb a tree from top. That is why we have begun with these additions. We climb from top. So far, I want to trust you are with me and have understood the simplest that I've done. What about subtraction? A minus C, class, is just A minus C. Mango subtract coconut. Oh, so A is for mango. Ha 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 ha. Let me laugh at myself. It's A for an apple. So an apple subtract a coconut is an apple subtract coconut. Don't tell me apple coconut. 3 minus, no, let me take that again one more time. 3 boys minus 2 boys plus 5 boys minus boy. What answer will we ever get out of this? Remember I said, look, the first thing you have to observe are these like terms. And if you look carefully, these are all like terms. Please, I want you to follow me. I don't want to lose anybody. The difference we have here is that now we have a plus. This is a plus, though plus has not been written here at the front. It is a plus. 3B minus 2B plus 5B minus. Like terms here again are pluses. Since these are all B's, let us now begin arrangements by positives, additions, plus. I can see 3b is a plus, so I separate it. This is 3b. And then this is 5. Makia told you the number at the front. This one is plus 5b, so we add plus 5b. And then this is minus 2b, then minus b. Rule number 1. Or is this rule number 4? I don't know. I lost count. Rule number 1 about algebra. It could be rule number 2. Please never ever, if they are like terms, never ever begin with negatives. Make it a rule. And as we go on, you'll see why. So always begin with pluses and then minus. So that is exactly what I've done. This and these are pluses. Since they are pluses, add them. This plus that, 8b. There's somewhere I'm going to lose you if you are not careful. Let me bracket this so that you know plus ended there. And then minus started here. When you have this minus, simple thing, how many minuses are there? Like saying 1, 2. I'm removing this cool from among these sweets, so I've removed 2. That one I've removed from the rest. I've removed. So these are minus, removed. And our Psalms again says minus b. B means 1. When you go to a shop, don't say, I want 1 egg, please. Simply say, shopkeeper, please help me with an egg. Only a mad shopkeeper would ask you, how many? You mentioned an egg. So this is just 1. I remove that one as well. How many have I removed, class? I've removed 1, 2, 3. So the sign that stands at the front is for removal. Subtract. That is a sign for removal. And how many have I removed? You add this and that. You saw what I did. So add this and that. That is 2 plus 1, 3. 3b. So this will be 3b. I'll come to that. I'll keep on going slowly because I know some of you get lost at this juncture. So don't you worry, if you didn't get it the first time, you'll get it as we move on. Now, we have 8b minus 3b. And this is your class work, 1 work, 0. This is 8b minus that is 5b. Since they are all like terms, our answer is 5b. I want you to be with me, class. Because if you are not with me, step 1 and step 2, you will be lost in step 3. You know, God created us differently. Some of us get it very quick. Whatever explanation the teacher gives, you get it like a snap, very fast. But some of us, and this is because God is good, He never created us equally. Some of us get it slowly. That is why I'll be moving slowly so that I don't leave any one of you behind. I am moving to the next level. I want you to attempt this one. 3x plus 5y minus 2x plus 7y minus x plus 8x. I want you to attempt. And the first attempt I want you to make is simply placing like terms together. This is so important. And remember, I said there's a rule. Look at the like terms and ask yourself, which ones are the pluses? Begin with the pluses, then with the subtractions thereafter. This is a very simple one. This is a very simple one. I want you to arrange it. Simply place them together. Just placing the like terms together. Begin with 3x. Look at the rest of the x. And please check what is before the x. What sign is there? Is it addition? Is it subtraction? Algebra is so easy. It's just about using your eyes. You simply use your eyes and it becomes very simple. So this will be 3x plus. It's a plus. I told you in this case, we simply have not written the plus, but it is a plus. It belongs to the plus. Which other x follows? I have minus 2x, I have minus x, but I have plus 8x. I told you, please begin with pluses. Make it a rule that you begin with pluses. So we'll not go to minus 2x, we go to plus 8x. There it is. And then now we can come to minus 2x and then minus x. I believe you're smiling as you look at what you've done already so far. If you did this, you've done quite all right. You've done quite all right. Next, look at the y's. The y's, I have plus 5y. So it is a plus 5y. Then we have plus 7y. Is there any other y? None whatsoever. So I'm through with all this. A mathematician must always be careful about what you've written. Be very careful. You know, passing an exam simply means you have to be careful, extra careful about what you've done. Let me see. 3x is here. This one is there. This one is there. 5 is there. So I'm through with every letter. Now, work out the like terms. Our second step was putting like terms together. Now work out the like terms. Again, follow the trend I gave you. Additions first. Addition ends here. Please, addition ends there. So this plus that, 11x. What did I tell you about minus 2x minus x? Please never say minus or x at minus 1x. I told you these minuses, now add them. The sign there is minus. Now add them. This plus that is 3x. So coming here, we have plus this plus that, 12y. We are through with our sum. Just work out this. 11x take away 3x is 8x plus 12y. Simple. You can smile in case you got that right. You can smile. I want to move forward. I want you to move forward. You know, the goodness with this online education is that if you never got me in the first instance, you can always go back and start afresh and go at your own pace. Beautiful. What a beautiful way to learn maths. Yeah. We are moving ahead. Now, something tells me you are going to forget something here. Something tells me there's something, somewhere I'm going to lose you. Something tells me, something is whispering into my ears that I'm going to lose you somewhere here. Now check. Let me just put like terms together now. 3 into 2b. That one you know. 3 into 2b. A standard 8 already knows this means to remove the bracket, you multiply that by that. So it means 3 times 2b. Very simple. 6b. Wow. Did you say algebra is hard? As hard as a nut that you can't crack it? Aha. This so simple. If you fall, with something beautiful with math, if you simply are careful about every step, you get it right. Now, 3 into b, or rather 2b plus 5. I know this one, you know. It means 3 times that, 3 times that. So it is 3 times 2b. This is plus. By the way, it's not about writing plus here. I know when you're in standard 7, you were simply writing plus and minus somewhere. We'll talk about it as we move on. Now, I want to write something up here. And you should write it somewhere at the back of your exercise book or somewhere you can never forget. Plus times plus is equal to plus. I want that to sink in. Plus times a plus. What is it, class? A plus. So, minus times minus. I know what you're thinking about. Since plus times plus is a plus, minus times minus should be a minus. Oh, no way. Minus times minus is a plus. I want that to sink in. And then plus times minus. Now, look here. This is the strangest math I've ever seen in this world. Let's assume this is a boy. A boy plus for boy. Boy times boy, boy. Girl times girl, boy. What a miracle. Suddenly, I don't know the math, I can't explain it, but all I know, if you multiply the if it is plus, multiply by plus is a plus. Minus, multiply by minus, a plus. But when one of them is a minus, like here, minus times plus. Now, it's simple. So long as you see they're not alike, give it negative. It is so easy for you to get this. Because I want you to get this because in our next step, I may lose some of you. We are still in algebra. By the way, what's the difference between an algebra and an equation? Class 8. Is there anybody who can explain as I move on? Okay, we'll see it. Now, I'll move a bit faster now that you're with me. 3 into bracket 2x plus 4 plus 4 into bracket 2x minus 5. Now, this was your class 7 algebra. So it was so easy because you thought it, here you just say this times that, 6x, then that plus, this times that, 12, then this is just plus, this times that, 8x, then you just look at that, then you say minus 20. Something that you didn't know, maybe you are not told, is that we were doing plus times plus. And that is, we have said plus times plus is a plus. That is why this is 6 plus 6. Initially we don't write plus here. Plus times plus, plus. So this times that, 12. Plus times plus, plus. This times that, 2x. I want you to check from plus times minus, minus, plus times minus, minus. So 4 times that, 20. This is the easiest part. Now, 6x plus, like terms together. I now know you know what we are talking about. We said begin with plus 12 minus 20. Now, why did I get into this before I explained? Class, what is 11 plus 3? 11 plus 3 is 14. Minus 11 minus 3. I want you to check this properly. Because there is a rule here I'm talking about. I said if we we have not indicated anything here, it's a plus. So you know this is a plus. Now, plus 11 plus 3 plus 14. So plus, plus, you add, the answer is plus. When both are minus, and I already have demonstrated, what have we subtracted? We have subtracted 11, we have subtracted 3. So add them, but the answer is minus 14. I want plus, it means plus 11 minus 3 is plus 8. There is also 3 minus 11 is equal to minus 8. Now I'm losing you. I want to explain it in the simplest terms so that I don't have to waste too much time. Remember I said our rule always begin with plus. Always begin with plus. So we have begun with plus. Now, once you begin with a plus, and the smaller one subtracts the bigger number, the smaller plus subtracts the bigger one. Because 3 is bigger than 11, majority would say 3 minus 11 is impossible. No, you say 11 minus 3 is 8. But since the smaller one subtracted the bigger one, it is minus 8. We'll get back to this. This is what makes algebra a bit complicated. Now, my next step will show you exactly what I'm talking about. And this is now what you do in standard 8, and this is now where you get tested in KCP, because they don't have to ask you the simplest. So 2 into 3D minus, no, let this be plus 2. Now, the sign here is minus 2 into D minus 4. This is where, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna lose you. Please check, I beg you. Are you with me? Plus, plus, plus. Everything here is plus, so it's simple. This times that, 6D. This times that, plus 4. Now, careful. Once you see minus here, subtraction always tells you, be careful. Be careful. Careful and keen and observant. And this is why somebody in your class gets it and you fail. Because you rush and you're never careful. A careful pupil sitting KCPE normally passes. A careful one. Yes, a keen one. Can you say a keen one? Now, this is minus 2. Let me write it somewhere here. It is minus 2. And this is plus D. This is plus D. We know when we remove bracket, we multiply that by that. So it is times. Remember, minus times plus minus. So here we have minus this times that, 2d. And then we have, this is minus 2 times, this is minus 4. Minus 4. Remember I said minus times minus plus. Minus times minus plus. And again I want to pause because this is where I'm going to lose you if you are not careful. So minus times minus is plus. So minus 2 minus 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So it's 8. What magic has turned this minus into plus? Because I know if I were to, I will next give you one to attempt, you might find yourself writing the wrong thing. Okay, I don't want to continue with this. I want to give you one so that you attempt it. Basing yourself on this. 3 into bracket 2m minus 4 minus 2, oh, sorry. Minus into bracket 3m plus 4. I want you to try that very quickly. I want you to try, just remove the bracket alone. Just remove the bracket. You know, time is moving so fast. I can't even believe time has so far flown. Plus times plus, plus. Minus times minus, plus. Plus times minus, minus. Minus times plus, minus. Now, with that in mind, this is plus, so this times that will be 6m. Plus times minus, minus 12. 3 times that is 12. Minus times plus, this is plus, since you can't see it. Minus times plus, minus. And then this, assume here 1. I always want you to, when there's nothing there, blank, please always write a 1 there so that you don't get lost. Now, minus times plus, 3 times that is 3m. Minus times plus, minus, 1 times that, 4. So like terms together, 6m, this is minus 3m, and then this is like term. This one is a number, this is a number. Numbers are always like terms. In this case, you notice that minus 12, we don't have a plus. So since we don't have a plus, just write minus 12 minus 4. 6m minus 3m. Let's go back here. Plus subtracting. This minus that is 3m. Very simple. If it were 3m minus 6, it would be minus 3m. I want you to never forget that. Minus and minus. I remind you, minus, minus, you add them, answer is minus. So this minus that is 12 plus that is 16. So that is our answer. Now, I'm moving very fast. This is a topic that requires that we don't move too fast, but I'm moving very fast. Why? Because I know as of now, you are now with me. Now, I'll explain the difference between algebra and equation, but prior to that, certain times you are given x over 4 as a fraction, x over 4 minus x over 5. It could be plus, it could be minus. So as usual, you know your LCM, 4 there, and 5, 20, 4 into 20, 5 times x, 5x. This is plus, write it as it is, 4 into 20, 5 into 20, 4 times. 4 times this x, 4x. Add that, 9x over 20. X minus 1 over 3 plus x. Let's make this plus 2x minus 4 over 2. Over 2 would not give us the answer I want, so this will be over 5. Very quickly, because I'm almost through, we find the LCM. Just like we found an LCM of 4 and 5 here, we get an LCM of 3 and 5, which is 15. 3 into 15, 5 times. 5 times what is up here. What is up, don't take 2x alone. Just do what is up. Let me go back. 3 goes into 15, 5 times. 5 times what is up? What is up is 2x plus 1. That is the meaning of what I just said. 3 into 15, 5. 5 times what is up? That. Then this is plus. 5 here, 3 times. 3 times what is up? 3 into bracket x minus 4. And we are back. All you have to be doing is write over 15. We follow the same trend, the same procedure, removing bracket, plus times plus, 10x, plus times plus, 10, plus times plus, plus 3. Let me see. Now I'm rushing. This is 5. This times that 10x. This times 1 is 5. So this times that 3x. Plus times minus 12. Same over 15. Like terms together, 10x minus 3, plus 3x, whatever is in at the front. Then I said, as a rule, begin with pluses, plus 5 minus 12. This plus that, 13. So 13x minus 5 minus 12 minus 3. Smaller one is plus. Subtracting a bigger one, you say subtract. This minus that, you get minus. Same. This is plus, subtracting a bigger one. So you say 12 take away 5 is 7. 7. Since the smaller one subtracted the bigger one, here is minus over 15. Are you there, class? Can you jump? I think this is now nice. Now you are getting it. I can even limber because I can tell you've understood it. So I can even limber. Now, I wish I had time to look at your questions. I'm doing another one. And lastly, I'll explain the difference between equation and algebra. Haha. 2, I love 2, I don't know why. 2 into 8x plus minus 7 minus 3 into bracket 2x plus 5. Very quickly, now I'm moving fast. Now I want to move fast because you already know, I've already told you the procedure, about the procedure. Now, plus times plus. Let me now just write. Let me simply write. So far, let me tell you what. You would have written here plus because you simply look here. But quickly, let me tell you, minus times plus, minus. This times that's that. Minus times minus, minus times plus is minus. That is why this is a minus. I want you to be always careful about it, class. Always get it right. Like terms together, 16x minus 6x. Both are minuses, so since they are both minuses, minus 14 minus 15. This minus that, 10x. You follow same procedure. These are two minuses. That is what I started with. So it's minus. You add both, 29. Now I'm moving fast. Since there is no more time. I wish we had sufficient time. Time is not on our side, class. Isn't this sad? Very sad indeed. So now I'm coming back here. 3x minus 1 over 2 plus 2x plus 5 over 3. Very quickly, I'll do two similar ones, and then after that, you'll get to know the answer. Now, this is number 1. I'm going to run through them very fast. Number 2, so that I'm through, 3x minus 1 over 2. Now this is minus 2x plus 5 over 3. I've used the same letters and numbers, except what I did was, here you can see this is addition, but this is subtraction. So let's see what answers they'll give us. What did I say? LCM first. 6. Are you tired? 2 into 6, 3 times. 3 times what is up? 3 into bracket, 3x minus 1. So simple. Write this plus the way it is. 3 into 6, 2 times. 2 times what is up? 2 into bracket, 2x plus 5. Maths, you are so beautiful. Math is so beautiful, so fancy. Remove the bracket very quickly. This times that, 9x plus that, minus 3. Always remember the rule, plus times plus, minus times minus, plus times minus. Always remember this. Plus times plus 4x, plus times plus 10 over 6. Now like terms together, 9x. This is plus 4x. This is minus. Don't go to minus. Begin with plus first. So plus 10, then minus 3 over 6. So simple. This plus that. 13x. This is plus minus. Bigger one subtracting, so it will be plus. This minus that, 7 over 6. That's the answer. Quickly here. LCM 6. 2 into 6, 3. 3 times what is up? 3 into 3x minus 1. This is minus, right is the weight. 3 here, 2. 2 times what is up? 2 into bracket, 2x plus 5. Again, quickly, plus times plus, 9x. This is plus times minus 3, minus times plus, minus 4x, minus times plus, minus 10. Never forget that. 6. Now, like terms together, 9x. This is minus 4x. Both are minuses, so minus 3, minus 10 over 6. This, take away that, 5x. Both are minuses. You add them. Minus plus, this plus that minus. So always look at these signs. Minus 13 over 6. So what's the difference between algebra and equation? Simple. In simple terms, algebra and equation. I've asked several class 8s. Some gave me very, very funny answers. It's simple. This is 2 3x minus 1 over 2 minus 2x plus 5 over 3. That up to this juncture, it is called algebra. But equation, they could tell us, is equal to maybe 5. So what makes it equation is this equal sign. Equation. Equal. Can you say equal? So equal. So long as you see that equal sign, that is what separates. But the trend is the same. I have seen children make this mistake. They see algebra, they say now, since it is this way, let's multiply this by 6 by 6. Please, when it is algebra, you don't do that. Those who are used to that method, now that I'm completely, it is only in equation that you can say, now this one times LCM 6, up to here times 6, up to here times 6. But for today, since I don't want to mix you up, this is for another day. Yes, because even God did not create in one day. He took 7 days. If God took 7 days, how many days should I take? I'm just a human being. You follow the same trend? Yes. 2 here 3 times. 3 into 3x minus 1 minus 3 here 2. 2 times that, 2 into 2x minus 10 or minus 5. Is equal to 5. So now this is equation, we keep on writing minus is equal to 5. Now remove that times that, 9x minus 3, minus times plus minus 4x. Always remember there, remember, always. Minus times minus. I can get mad if you don't get this. Minus times minus, plus, this times that, 10 over 6 gives us 5 minus 9x minus 4x minus 4x. Then always begin with plus 10. Then minus 3 over 6 is equal to 5. This minus that is 5x. This we already got 7 over 6 is equal to 5. You don't leave it hanging. If it were algebra, this would be the answer. Now that is equation, we remove this fraction. To remove fraction, multiply both sides of the equal sign, multiply both sides of the equal sign by this, so times 6, this side, this other side, times 6. Remember, if it is times 6, place a bracket, so times 6. Now this 6 goes with that. We remain with 5x plus 7 is equal to that times that, 30. Now 5x is equal to, you know your equation. You won't ask me to explain this so far. Plus, crosses equal sign becomes what class? Minus 7. 30 minus 7, 23. Divide both sides by 5 by 5. You don't leave your answer like that. 5 goes into 20, 4 times, remaining 3 over 5. And I give you a big tick. I always work with my red pen. I give you a big tick. There is plenty to learn, more to learn about algebra. But as I said, there is still time for the next lesson, because we have not seen, this was just simplifying. There is plenty in algebra that is left, interpreting it. You know, the most important thing is this. Once you know how to simplify this, the next, when I'll come to the next lesson, it will be so simple. So I want to complete this with a smile, because maths is such a beautiful subject. And I want to say thank you. I wish you the best even as you continue to prepare yourself for KCPE. Maths is lovely. See ya.